The Central is presented by Vans Comics, Cards, and Games. Better players, better gaming. Visit vansccg.com or stop by on Highway 51 in Ridgeland.
Hello Jaguars, I'm Miller Widemire, she's Maddie Howell, and this is JNN's The Central.
Now for our top headline. As many of you know, a player from Greenville High School was severely injured during the varsity football game against Madison Central last week. JNN sends our thoughts to the player and his family. A GoFundMe page was set up following the event to help with the medical cost and other expenses. If you wish to donate, we have included the link on your screen.
Moving on now. Veterans Day is this weekend, and Madison Central observed the special day with a ceremony in the gym. Veterans were honored for their service during the playing of the song representing their branch.
And now for a JNN sports update. Madison Central's football team will return to the field this Friday night in playoff competition. The Jaguars will travel to Oxford to compete in the first round of the football playoffs. Good luck and go Jags! Now let's go to Miller for our weather forecast.
Thanks, Maddie. The weather this weekend looks to be clear but cold. Today, it's partly sunny with a high near 56. The temperature will remain near 56 tomorrow while warming up to 61 on Sunday. Monday, it'll be 61 and mostly sunny with no more than a 20% chance of rain throughout your weekend. That's your weather forecast. Now, let's go back to Maddie.
Thanks, Miller. It looks like it will be a nice weekend. The Mississippi state flag has been controversial for many years now. Lauren Stennis stopped by Madison Central to talk about her views on changing the flag. Here's JNN's Emma Gibbs with more.
These days, our flag is considered by many to be stuck in the past. But Lauren Stennis, granddaughter of late Senator John C. Stennis, is advocating for a change. She wants something that will unite Mississippians under one flag that we can all understand and all believe in. She came to Madison Central to talk with Government Club and Advocates for Change in hopes to spread awareness of her cause.
I'm here with Reggie Black, a student that attended the presentation of the Stennis flag. And was there anything at this presentation that stuck out to you or was very memorable to you?
Yes, Ms. Stennis stated that the flag of a state is like a logo for a company. So it's your first look at a company before you buy their product, or your first look at a place before you go. And that really stuck out to me. I liked it.
I really liked her comments in that rather than taking down the Confederate flag that's still in our state flag, she tried to maintain a positive attitude rather than being really negative about it and offending people. She tried to maintain a positive view and use the hashtag of put it up, as in put up the Stennis flag, and just use a different flag that better represents all of Mississippi.
Madison Central students may have been really interested in this cause. What can they do to further the cause of the Stennis flag?
Probably social media, because I think that's one of the best way for not only youth and our high school, but for the world to kind of get their messages out there and for it to be spread.
Well, the best way and the most effective way to do it would be through the media. Social media. Social media is dominating news because, people hardly watch the news anymore. They'll go to CNN or Fox News' Twitter or Instagram page. So I think spreading your opinion and how you feel through social media would definitely help either way.
If we were to have changed our flag years ago, what would be different in our state right now?
I think we would be closer to that unity. I think that recently the Black Lives Matter movement has been effective, and I'm very excited that people are reaching out and trying to speak up for what they believe in, but I feel like every movement is a little step further towards gaining that equality and feeling like everybody's a part and everybody's a citizen and everybody's equal. And I feel like we would be closer.
If a flag could change it, it'd already be changed. If a flag could change the way people felt, things would already be different. Whether we change the flag or not, when we wake up tomorrow, people are still going to have hate in their heart. People are still going to feel the way they feel. So I don't think it would change anything.
This has been Emma Gibbs with JNN.
Thanks, Emma. Madison Central is always finding ways to build leaders for our future. Let's go to JNN Correspondent Dean Lester to find out more about our government club and youth legislator.
Madison Central has offered government club for quite some time. With Ms. Shivers as a sponsor, the club is fun and interesting. The members are currently preparing their bills for Youth Legislator, an annual event that they attend. Let's talk to Jack Day for some more information.
How long have you been doing government club?
I joined sophomore year, so 3 years ago.
All right. And what got you into government club?
I just knew I liked the government classes I'd been in, social studies subjects, all that kind of stuff, so I figured it would be right up my alley to be in government club,
Right.
and I ended up loving it. So in a couple of weeks, we're going to be having youth legislature,
Okay.
and it's a really cool event where we get a bunch of kids in our government club to go down to the state capitol, and we have like parliamentary sessions. All the students have written their own legislation with a partner,
Okay.
and we're going to go down and debate it, and have people from all across the state coming in to debate on our legislation, and we'll debate on their legislation and all this kind of stuff. And we're going to see if we can get our bills passed and put into law, like
Yeah.
for this kind of mock session.
What are some of the responsibilities of co-president?
So the main thing that we do as co-president is we preside over the meetings. Every Wednesday we're going to be in there with a gavel, and we're going to call the meeting into order. We're going to go through the agenda of whatever's happening on the meeting that day, and then we'll close it. The most important thing that people need to be hearing right now is that, like, if you don't like the way that politics look right now, which would be how most people feel about it, you know, it's really looking kind of messy right now,
Right.
then we're the generation that it is our responsibility to change that.
That's true.
You know, we're young and we're getting to the age where we're about to start voting. A lot of us are voting now, and it's our responsibility to keep those that are leading us in check, because that's like the role of every person in a democracy. If you don't like what you're seeing, then get involved and change it.
Thanks, guys. So if you're interested in government club, try attending the Wednesday after-school meetings. If you can't make those, try visiting Ms. Shivers in the lower annex. This has been Dean Lester for JNN.
Thanks, Dean. As Madison grows bigger each year, more and more people are looking for family-oriented restaurants to dine in. Here's JNN's Mark Troyer with more on the story.
Mississippi is home to a wide variety of food, but where it shines its brightest is in its southern style of cooking. Luckily, you don't have to look too far to find some well-established and family-oriented restaurants in the area. You can really get a feel for the southern style by stopping by Primo's and getting yourself one of their breakfast plates. One of their most popular items is the Scrambler, which is scrambled eggs with peppers, green onions, and cheddar cheese with your choice of bacon or sausage, and another side of hash browns, grits, or toast. Another favorite, especially for younger kids, is a stack of 3 buttermilk pancakes with a side of bacon or sausage. Since Primo's started in Mississippi, it has attained so many rich Southern traditions, and it has helped many families create their own. Another community favorite is Campbell's Bakery. Originally in Jackson, Campbell's opened up a Madison store in 2016. The list of goods sold by the bakery include homemade brownies, delicious cakes, and their infamous iced tea cakes. We sat down with the owner at Campbell's Bakery to ask him how he established such a well-loved business in our city. Our first question would be, what was your vision when you first established Campbell's?
It was so first you have to know where Campbell's was. Campbell's had become a kind of an eyesore. It was incredibly dirty on the inside. They weren't even making anything there. They were buying frozen products or pre-made products or things like that, and they would just kind of, you know, buy cookies from somewhere else, and then you buy them out of the case and they sell them to you, but they were literally not making anything. And so my vision was kind of twofold. One, to restore it to its rightful place as a family neighborhood bakery. But then I was also trying to bridge between the past and the present by bringing back the fact that we make everything in-house, we make everything from scratch, but updating all of those recipes so that they, you know, are better for a more modern palate.
Our final stop was Brent's in Fondren. Brent's is known for its delicious hamburgers, homemade fries, classic milkshakes, and malts. Brent's has been a city favorite ever since it opened up in 1946 due to its good food, personable staff, and its classic atmosphere. As you can see, Mississippi is rich in Southern cuisine, but it takes a little bit of digging to find exactly what you're looking for. This has been Mark Troyer with JNN.
Thanks, Mark. Well, that's all for this time, Jags. Don't forget to check out our YouTube page for new content and tune in next Thursday for the series premiere of JNN's The Comments Section with host Emma Harrington.
That's it for us. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time on The Central.